And hello, everybody! It's Derek here of GC Blues 45. You just heard that music. You know what that means. We're going to be doing an NHL report. But, folks, since today the NHL is on a day off today. That's right. The NHL is having a day off today. We will be talking about the playoffs. So, what I did was I wrote down all the teams, who's in, who's out, who I know is out, who I know is in, and we're going to comply. And I'll give you the current playoff outlook and what I think is going to happen. So without further ado, as always, if you like this video, give me that thumbs up too. It's very important. If you also happen to come across this video or come across my channel, please hit that subscribe icon. You can click the bell notification to be notified every time I upload a new video. So with that being said, let's get started. Starting off with the Metropolitan Division. It's Carolina at 50-19-9, New Jersey at 50-21-8, the New York Rangers at 46-21-8, the Islanders at 40-30-9, Pittsburgh at 39-30-10, Washington at 34-30-10, Philadelphia at 29-36-13, and finally Columbus at 29-46-8. Well, the teams that are eliminated, as you know, are Columbus, Philadelphia, and Washington. Pittsburgh and the Islanders still have a fighting chance getting the playoffs, and we'll get to that in a minute. In the Atlantic, it is Boston at 61-12-5. Oh, by the way, I forgot to give you the points. Carolina has 109, New Jersey has 108, the Rangers have 104, the Islanders 89, Pittsburgh 88, Washington 77, Philadelphia 71, and Columbus 56. So you kind of know who's in and out. All right. Now let's get into the Atlantic. Boston at 61-12-5 and 127 points. Toronto at 46-21-11 and 103 points. Tampa Bay at 45-28-6 and 96 points. Florida at 41-31-7 and 89 points. Buffalo at 39-32-7 and 83 points. Ottawa at 37-35-7 and 81 points. Detroit at 35-33-10 and 80 points. And Montreal at 31-42-6 and 68 points. Teams that are eliminated, as you know, are Montreal, Detroit, and Ottawa. And you pretty much know who's in. So, with the East, it'd be currently, now, Carolina, they have not clinched the division yet. They're in a fight with New Jersey. This probably will go down for the division. This will probably go down for the Atlantic Division. Sorry, I gotta fix my hair a little bit. For the division, for the Metropolitan Division, this will probably go down to the final 3 games. It's very tight. But right now it's Carolina. They will take on the Islanders, who are the second wildcard team. Then the Devils will take on the Rangers in round 1. So basically the Devils will host the Rangers. In the Atlantic, Boston will host Florida, since Florida is the second wild card. Then Toronto will host Tampa Bay. Now, what did I say about, we'll talk about this later. Right now, the Islanders are battling Pittsburgh. If this could go down also for the final playoff spot as well in the Metropolitan Division, or should I say in the East. Also, Florida and Buffalo, they're fighting. Buffalo has a fighting chance still. So anything can happen. We'll let you know as the season rolls along and we're getting closer and closer to the season finale. Now in the West, this one's a little interesting. And by the way, as you notice, it's an all-division in the East. Is it the same way in the West? We'll find out. Starting off with the Central, the defending champions Colorado Avalanche is 47, 24, and 6 and 100 points. Dallas is 43, 21, 14, also 100 points. Minnesota at 44, 24, 10, and 98 points. Winnipeg at 43, 32, and 3 and 89 points. Nashville at 40, 30, and 8 and 88 points. St. Louis at 37, 35, and 7 and 81 points. Arizona at 27, 39, 13, and 67 points. And Chicago at 25, 46, 47, and 6 and 55 and 56 points. Well, you pretty much know the teams that are out. Chicago, Arizona, and unfortunately the Blues. But where does the other team stand? So, with that being said, in the Pacific, it's Vegas at 49, 22, and 8 and 106 points. Edmonton at 47, 23, and 9 and 103 points. LA at 45, 24, and 10 and 100 points. Seattle at 44, 26, and 8 and 96 points. Calgary at 37, 27, 15, and 89 points. Vancouver at 35, 36, and 7 and 77 points. San Jose at 22, 40, 16, and 60 points. And finally, Anaheim at 23, 45, and 10 with 56 points. Teams that are eliminated, as you know, are Anaheim, San Jose, and Vancouver. And you know who's in. So, what's going on in the West? Well, here's the thing. Currently, Colorado will host Winnipeg in round one, with Dallas and Minnesota taking on each other. And then in the Pacific, it's Vegas will host Seattle, and Edmonton and LA will play against each other. Basically, Edmonton will host LA. And I do want to congratulate the Seattle Kraken. That's why you see me wearing the white Phonetics Kraken jersey today for this video, because they made the playoffs. Congratulations to you. Your second year, you guys make the playoffs. Congratulations to you. Now, that means since the Kraken has clinched a playoff spot, they can get no lower than a wild card spot, which is great. But Calgary still has that chance of clinching that second one out of Winnipeg and Nashville's hands, because Nashville is still fighting. And for the divisions in the West, they haven't been clinched yet. So this is going to go down to pretty much the final games going into the season. Can Colorado hold on and win the Central? Can Dallas take it from Colorado? And in the West, can Edmonton snatch it from Vegas? Or will Vegas hold on to it? We'll find out. Because you never know what's going to happen when the playoffs start, and especially when we're in the final stretch. But anything is possible. Now, by the way, folks, I do want to mention this. I also looked at the stats for the draft lottery and where that stands. Now, let me tell you this. The draft lottery is looking pretty interesting. Okay. Now, according to the rules of the draft lottery, you can only move up 10 spots. And right now, the Blues are in that 10th spot. The bottom two worst are currently Anaheim and Columbus. Okay. Basically, if you look at how it looks, And actually, I'll do that real fast. Actually, I'll go to it. If you basically look at the standings in the league, basically you look at the league standings, okay? And basically there's only 3 seeds left, and those can go to Winnipeg, Florida, and the Islanders. But that's a long shot. But if you look at the final, the bottom 2, which is currently Anaheim and Columbus, okay? Anaheim and Columbus are the last 2 teams. They got the good chance of winning the #1 pick. But Chicago's in the mix too. So is San Jose, Arizona, Montreal, Philadelphia, Vancouver. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I am wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm wrong. I just double checked this. Basically, right now, if they held the draft lottery today and the Blues code came up for the #1 pick, they will have to do a second pick. Why is that? Because you can only move up 10 spots. If the Blues win that second drawing, they will get no higher than 10th pick automatically. Okay? Now, the team that wins the draft lottery in the first round, the first pick, and they get the first pick again in the second drawing, they keep it. Okay? The only way they'll do a second drawing is if a team that was in the bottom half gets a higher pick. Then they will do it again. But you can only move up 10 spots. So there's a chance the Blues can pick up the second pick, which is pretty good. But right now, we are actually out for the running for the first pick, but we can pick up the second pick. But the Blues can also drop down to the 23rd spot. Because if you're in the 32 to 23, 23 to 32, you're pretty much eligible for the first pick. Right now, the Blues are 22nd. So anything can happen. So if the draft lottery is held today, Detroit has a shot at getting it. And by the way, right now, the team that's barely on the cusp of making the playoffs is the Calgary Flames. I mean, they missed the playoffs, but just barely. And they'll have the least amount of codes. And of course, they'll probably get the 16th pick, followed by Nashville, then Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Ottawa, then us. That's the way it goes. But to tell you the truth, you never know what could happen. But my bet is I think Anaheim will get the first pick, followed by you know what? Actually, I think San Jose will probably get it, followed by Anaheim. But that's my guess. That's current. But you know what though? It's a long road, so we'll wait and see. Okay, well, folks, I have to end this NHL report. We got to get ready for tomorrow, folks, because it's going to be a long day. And also, I'm back at work tomorrow, also. So, but hey, it's going to be a short shift for me. I got an 8 to 2 tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little NHL report. I'm sorry for no video late. I've been busy with work and doing other stuff. So, thank you. And to all my new subscribers, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please enjoy them. If there's something you want to know about in the NHL report, ask me. I'll tell you. This is my way to tell you people, hey, if you're into hockey, I'm planning to do an MLB report too. But hey, that's another video, okay? So until then, as always, please stay safe, take care. Remember the Lord's watching you. And until next time. And as always, folks,
the twice as nice guarantee.
Not
satisfied? Get your money back and more.
I hate ads.
It's an oldie thing.
I'll see you soon. Till then. Peace.